Hi, everybody. I was thinking about when my kids were little, we used to watch the Super Bowl. And, this is before the kids even really got into sports, the boys even really got into sports. But we used to spread a tarp in the living room, and we just had all kinds of junk and crap and more crap to eat. And M&Ms and chili and whatever, and the kids could go and just sit on the packing blanket and the tarp or whatever in the living room, and so we didn't have to worry about them spilling and get soda, and we'd root for teams, and if they were all rooting for one, I'd root for the other, and we'd just make a big game of it. Usually they were asleep by halftime, but we told them they could stay up the whole time. But anyway, we used to play a game, and it was during the commercials. I had to worry about that. My kids didn't have TV until like they were much older. So I knew commercials were going to be coming on. And so I thought about it. I'm like, we're going to play a game on the commercials. And the first one that gets what they're trying to sell wins. And so I was trying to do a couple things, have them understand why commercials and marketing was the way it was, right? And so it was super useful, and it was a great game. And that's one of the things that I want to sort of drop a seed into everybody's mind today. It's really important to remember that the media outlets, whether it be a newspaper or whether it be channels, they are a business. Okay, if you own a business or you don't own a business, it doesn't really matter. They are a business. Okay, and that's something that you need to remember. A. B. How do businesses make their money? Well, in their instance, they want to get as many eyeballs, right? They want to get as many eyeballs as they can. So how do they do that? The most number of eyeballs wins, right, on them. So how would you do it if you were a business? Of course, you'd make it really dramatic, you'd make it exciting, you make it horrific, you'd get them scared so that they come back to your station. So you would do all these sort of marketing tips and tricks. And I'm not being, skeptical or pessimistic. I'm just being realistic. And it's really important that you understand, as you're going to external sources, what is their motivation, and choose your external sources wisely. Which brings me to my main point, in that when we're choosing external sources wisely, I came across this sort of phrase today where it was like, we need nourishment for our bodies. We need pure water, right? Or we can't expect to live. But we need nourishment for our souls. And that comes from two places. And that two places are internally and externally. So that's where I got onto this whole external thing, right? So watch where you're going. I'm telling you, whenever I'm coaching anybody that's had an extreme life-altering event, a death or a loss or grief, the very first thing I do is make them seize control over their morning and their minds. It's got to be in the morning or your minds, guys. Please, I'm begging you. Get something external that is wise and that is stood the test of time, not your email, not your texting, none of that crap, right, in the morning. Don't even go there, right? Get something really good. So I brought a few things that have been really helpful to me. Of course, I'm sorry if you're not a believer, but, there's the Bible, right? There's probably the Quran. There's probably all different, kind of core religious documentation and books to read. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, maybe you're an addict. Okay, the big book is unbelievable. Solid, hardcore principles on how to live one day at a time. Woo, key right here. Next, I have this really cool thing. It's called the I Ching Book of Changes. Super amazing. Super amazing. I don't know who this woman is, but I'm going to tell you what, she's unbelievable. Let me get my glasses on. Her name is Sarah Young, and she did this book. It's called Jesus Calling. Oh my God, are you freaking kidding me? I don't know, right? So the devotion for today is, I shower blessings on you daily, but sometimes you don't perceive them. When your mind is stuck on negative focus, you see neither me nor my gifts. In faith, thank me for whatever is preoccupying your mind. This will clear the blockage so that you can find me. Oh my God. Actually somebody told me this after my husband died, to clear your mind and look for things to be grateful for. How about a philosophy? Stoicism is unbelievable. Marcus Aurelius, his memoirs or meditations. I have that book somewhere, but I can't find it. Unfreaking believable. I mean, Stoicism, if you're going to pick a philosophy, you say you're not into, a particular religion, that is a huge one. You can learn so much from that. And so those are your external things, guys. The other piece is internal. You've got to go internal. You've got to shut off all non-productive external stuff. Because remember, they're just trying to get your money, right? I mean, literally, they're trying to get your money. You can go to the, CDC page or whatever to get, sort of your information. You don't need all this other stuff. The other thing is I want you to think about is going inward, and it's meditation. Oh my God, please. There's apps, there's Insight Timer, there's Calm. You can just search on YouTube. Really, these guys on these apps are doing I use Insight Timer, and they are actually putting in specifics related to the shit that's going on right now to help people. Just if you can take control of just 20 minutes of your first day, and you've got to anchor in. When you're in a very tumultuous time, please take it from me, when you get knocked down and you're getting knocked down and you're getting knocked down, you have got to anchor yourself, okay? The number one thing that you have to do, so please, the call to action today is you're stuck in the house anyway, nothing's going on. If the kids are going to start sleeping late or whatever, get up a little bit early. It doesn't matter. Shut yourself in the room and take care of this. Take some good stuff in, like water, for your mind and your soul, and then go inward, because when you're inward into your heart, really there's a anchor of peace in there, and you will never know it until you try it. And what was I saying? Try it, you'll like it. Yeah, really. Now is the time. Many of us have never had the opportunity to do that before. I've been doing it for years. Please, I can't even stress, because no matter what, if you can do these things now during this very tumultuous time, I can guarantee you're going to keep doing it. And when you're through the end of this, you are going to be so much more successful, so much more happy. Your relationships are going to go through the moon, right? I'm telling you, this is the time to leverage when you're down and out. That's why I love helping people that are, have got knocked on their ass, right? Because they're the most willing to try something new. And so now's the time. Don't let this go and then just go back to your own crap again. Use this, leverage this time to really skyrocket yourself so that you're set up to get through it successfully, A, and B, it will create a better, more fortunate life for you after the fact, okay? All right, so if you need help, private message me. We can get on a call. If not, try it and let me know what you think. All right, take care. Bye, Felicia.